Breaking news! The Atlanta Falcons are rumored to be making a big trade on draft night to secure a future star pass rusher. This player could be a key part of their defense for years to come. In this video, I'll explain who this player is, what the trade might involve, and whether I think it's a smart move. Let's dive right in. I came across a tweet from Jaylen, a source I trust for accurate Falcons news. He mentioned, "I'm told the Falcons have reached out to the Jets to swap picks 7 and 15 as they eye Jalen Walker, the edge rusher. The Falcons are eager to strengthen their pass rush and believe that Micah Parsons is no longer an option, especially with the Saints and Panthers also looking for pass rushers. They want to act fast and grab Walker before those teams can. If this trade happens, it will likely take place on draft night and could involve giving up a first-round pick in 2026. There's a lot to unpack here, but first let's talk about Jalen Walker. He's the player the Falcons have their sights set on, and it makes sense. Last year, he was impressive both as an edge rusher and a linebacker, racking up 6.5 sacks. He was a leader on the Georgia Bulldogs defense, known for making big plays and calling the shots on the field. Walker stands at 6 feet 1 inch, but he's incredibly athletic. He's what they call a tweener, meaning he can play both off-ball linebacker and edge rusher. He would not only help the Falcons improve their pass rush, but also add some much-needed athleticism to their linebacker core. With players like Dean, Diablo, and Troy Anderson already on the team, adding Walker would make the Falcons even more dynamic. Now back to the tweet. The Falcons are eager to make a splash, but they've realized that Micah Parsons is out of reach. Parsons has expressed that he wants a hefty contract, and the Cowboys are unlikely to trade him. They can always franchise tag him next year if needed, so there's no rush for Dallas to let him go. Parsons has also indicated he'd be happy with a new deal, which seems likely to happen. With Parsons off the table, the Falcons are focused on Jalen Walker. To get him, they need to move up to the 7th pick. This is crucial because the Carolina Panthers are picking 8th and the New Orleans Saints are at 9th, both of whom also need pass rushers. Jaylen's tweet highlights that the Falcons feel they must leapfrog both teams to secure Walker, and I completely agree. It's a smart strategy to ensure they get the player they want. Let's talk about where Jalen Walker might end up. I came across a tweet from Dave Canales, the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, discussing Walker's potential. He said, "Every single Georgia Bulldog we talk to mentions Jalen Walker. They talk about his accountability and how he brings the whole group together. He plays with his head on fire. There are some special intangibles about him." This is significant because it shows that not only does Canales see Walker's talent, but he also recognizes the respect he commands from his teammates. It suggests that the Panthers are very interested in him, and if he's available, they might jump at the chance to draft him. This adds more weight to the idea that the Atlanta Falcons need to move up to the 7th pick to secure Walker. Now, is this a good move for the Falcons? As mentioned earlier, they might have to give up a first-round pick next year to make this trade happen. Here's my take. I believe it's a smart decision. The Falcons are tired of just patching up their pass rush and have identified Walker as the best edge rusher available in this draft. We saw a similar situation last year with Michael Penning, and that turned out to be a solid choice. If the Falcons truly believe that Jalen Walker is the right fit, I support this move. Yes, giving up a first-round pick is a big deal, but if Walker can deliver on the field and be the leader everyone says he is, he could elevate the entire defense. This is especially important after losing Grady Jarrett. Another point to consider is that if the Falcons do give up a first-round pick next year, they will have more cap space available with Kirk Cousins' contract coming off the books. This means they could have the flexibility to sign players in free agency instead of relying solely on the draft. Some fans might not like this idea, but it's a valid option. Ultimately, if the Falcons can land Jalen Walker and he turns out to be the edge rusher they believe he is, then giving up that first-round pick could be worth it. They would finally have the player they've been searching for over the past 6 years. It's a gamble, but it could pay off big time. If Jalen Walker turns out to be as impactful as players like Micah Parsons or Myles Garrett, then giving up a first-round pick wouldn't seem like such a big deal in the long run. The Atlanta Falcons are showing signs of aggression in their strategy, which is something many fans thought they wouldn't do. Personally, I'm all for it. If the Falcons want to take a chance and go for a big win, I say go for it. Sure, there's a risk that Walker might not pan out, but he could also become the leader this defense desperately needs. It's a bold move, and I'm excited to see how it plays out. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree with this approach? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment down below. And by the way, if you like this hat I'm wearing, it's called the Great Barrier Thief. Shout out to Dyson Daniels for this awesome design. You can find the link in the description below. Make sure to grab one before they sell out. Thanks for watching, and as always, I appreciate your support.